Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the You'll Find This podcast. My name is Madhav Malhotra, and I'll be your host on this rather unique little part of the internet. Today is March the 5th, 2021, and for a moment of awe today, I want you to reflect on the last time that you were just really sucked in to a subject that you were learning about. It doesn't have to be an academic subject. It can be something like learning about a friend's day, or exploring some new place while traveling, or just learning a new skill. In all of these cases, sometimes when you're just very absorbed in the content that you're learning, you might just lose track of time and really feel a lot of amazement, of wonder, when you can spot the connections between different lessons that you're learning, and especially when you can relate that to your own life. For example, today, when I was getting ready to go for bed, I had one of those Wikipedia deep dives where I would just read pages and pages and paragraphs of content and then click on the next link, do it all again, and keep diving into new pages. It just got me exhilarated. And the material I was learning about was how things like radio communication and the internet work. And I learned about this very fascinating concept called multiplexing. Multiplexing. What it means is that in order to be efficient, you wouldn't, say, connect every landline in the US with every landline in England, because that's pretty inefficient. Instead, you would take all of the conversations in the US, put together all of the information, and just send one cable that runs between the US and England. Multiplexing is that process of combining the information so that you can do that. And what made me very fascinated by this was just realizing how it was everywhere in my life, whether it be the computer software I'm running, whether it be the way that my Wi-Fi connects to the internet, whether it be with the phones that I use to make calls. Everything was relying on this one concept, and that created a moment of awe. I think learning is the skill that people associate with the young. And I think that's unfortunate because it's this lifelong practice that can actually create a lot of joy of finally being able to understand the complexity of the world in which we live. So the next time you might just be browsing around the internet on average sites like Wikipedia even, just stop and reflect on how amazing it is to have this instant access to knowledge in order to be able to create these moments of awe for yourself.